Hey, it's me, Donna. Scorpio, looks like you're going to have a decision you need to make, but things will get better. Going to get right into it. First things first, this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. Only focus on what applies to you. Use your best judgment. No one can tell you what to do, so this is for entertainment and educational purposes. My readings are good for about 4 to 6 weeks. So this is starting somewhere in June. I'm having internet issues, so I don't think that's going to be changing. So I'm trying to get them uploaded as soon as possible. But I don't know. It's a boony internet service. So starting off, we are taking the cards on the bottom of the deck that gets split into 3 piles. I call that the first three. These should be a shortened version of the full reading if you don't have time to do a longer reading like this. These three are always read upright. I don't know why. This is the way I was taught. Been doing this for years, so I don't know what this format's called. I'm just going to jump into it and just tell you, hopefully you'll learn something. I encourage you to get your own cards and, do your own. It is I find it fascinating. So anyway, all right, the first card you've got here is the Four of Cups. This card represents a stationary period in your life right now. So you're at some kind of stall. It represents weariness, a dissatisfaction with material success. So you may have things that you need, that you have, that your job, you're at where you pretty much want to be, but you're not happy with it. So you're not happy with something. It represents reevaluating one's values. So perhaps like your life direction, getting rid of petty things, petty arguments, petty people. This card also represents possible missed opportunities, represents something missing. So also represents kindness from others, a surprise, and a reminder that you are always protected. So it may also represent ghosting. So either you ghosting someone or someone ghosting you. Next, you've got the Ten of Cups. This card represents contentment. So you're trying to get to what makes you happy. This card does represent lasting happiness from above, perfect human love, great friendship, lasting success. That is something that we all strive for, but that is something right now that seems to be on your mind, or you're focusing on what's not making you happy right now. The next card is the Eight of Swords. This represents restricted surroundings, indecision, betrayal. There was a betrayal. Either you betrayed or someone betrayed you. Represents fear to move out of your current situation. May also represent jail, whether it's you're jailing yourself in your mind. It represents repeated thoughts. So it's like a tornado of thoughts. You can't get out of your head. You're fixating on the same the same crap. May also represent actual jail, being in jail, or someone close to you being in jail, which would be worse, but either one, you're feeling restricted. You're feeling this is like feeling trapped. You're feeling trapped. You're wanting communication. Swords represent communication, speaking, being direct, but it's also it's communications. It's wanting communications. Um, so that should be reflected in the rest of the reading. I know one of them references indecision, and the first card I'm going to cover next is the Two of Wands, and that also has you're at a crossroads, so you're indecisive about something. Probably what's making you unhappy. You don't know what's making you unhappy. Either that, or you know what's making you happy and you can't have it, or you can't get there, or there's some kind of block. You're restricted from getting to what your happiness is. This middle area represents you, your current situation, how you're feeling, influences, people that are influencing your job, influencing things that are whatever's going on around you right now. And the Two of Wands is the most direct. It's right there in the middle. This is right side up. This represents boldness, a courage to start an enterprise. This also is a card of telling you to have the courage to start some enterprise. If you've got some hobby or something that you're thinking of that you kind of want to do, or, people say you're good at, and, right there's the answer. Go ahead and try it. The worst thing, can happen is you can fail. I mean, you're never going to know if you don't try. This also represents scientific methods being used. That's either the way you think, or you're in the science field or something. Probably how you think, if you're very analytical. Also represents influence over another. So that could be you. You're very influential, or it could mean someone is having an influence over you or your life right now, or they're controlling you, which might have something to do with the restriction, feeling like there's some kind of control. Okay, it doesn't also represents kindness, generosity, a proud yet unforgiving nature. So and also at a crossroads, like I said, you're at a crossroads. You need to make some kind of decision. It also represents being in the talking stage, making plans. So you're thinking about branching out, or something, either in your job or in your personal life. On one side or the other, doesn't matter which one you read first. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is upside down. This card represents family misfortune. Old people may become a burden. Possible loss of inheritance. And there's a warning to take no risks. Do not take any risks. The family misfortune, I'm feeling like you may have, like, maybe if you're married or something, maybe your partner or you lost a job, or maybe you have a close family that lost their job or something, or had a car accident or something. Someone could be sick. There could be someone who is sick or seriously ill, like a seriously ill child, perhaps. Um, the possible loss of inheritance. I'm feeling like maybe someone's got an influence over you and your life. The possible loss of inheritance might be like going against your parents' wishes. You know, if you do this, you're out of the will, or a divorce or something. You may lose a possible inheritance that way, or not really sure. I'm feeling like you may have to choose between family and happiness. It's feeling separate, like your family isn't liking what's making you happy, or you're, they're calling you crazy or something. I don't know, this is feeling personal. This is feeling like a personal reading for a few people out there. Anyway, I'll just keep going. um on the other side, we've got the number 19. This is from the major arcana. It represents the sign of Leo, or something happening during Leo birth season. Um, the Sun is a very, very happy card. This is the happiest card in the whole deck. I personally like the Ten of Cups, but this one is more love. But this one's everything, just happy, happy, happy. It is also the Yes card. It is also the Go card. So if you're trying to decide something, you're supposed to be making a decision here. This is telling you go for it. So in the middle, I can't really tell exactly what it is. We'll go on and we'll see what comes up. This card represents material happiness. So you were looking for the material. You weren't happy with the material in the few in this reading here, or this part of the reading, but you will be being happy with either your salary, or your house, or where you are in life. You will be getting that satisfaction that was missing over here. This card also represents good marriage, good combinations. If it's not a marriage, then it's like, good partnership, um, maybe good business partnership, good combinations at work. This card also represents happy reunions, so you'll be running into somebody from your past. Represents achievements in the arts, sciences, and agriculture. So here science is mentioned again. So you got science right next to science. So you might be in the science field. Some kind of science. There's all kinds of science. You've got regular science, biology, political science. You got have it's endless. Um, if you're doing something in science, generally that references some kind of breakthrough or achievement. So look forward to that. This card also represents studies complete and healing. Healing is important, especially with the illness. I mean, someone is ill, and may be an older person, but I don't know. The family misfortune feels tragic, so I'm feeling like a younger person, maybe, come down with COVID, or um, something. I don't know. Um, this also represents that nothing will be hidden from you. So when the sun is out, everything is in sight. Nothing is hidden. So things that were hidden will be revealed. So if you were holding any kind of secrets, they're going to be revealed. If someone's been holding secrets from you, it's going to get revealed. What else? That's it for this. That's like what's going on with you right now. This area over here represents the past. Some people don't want to read the past. I like to know what I'm dealing with. The way the cards are read here, this is like the work area, group activity area. This is one theoretical road to the future and another theoretical road to the future. It can be a combination of either road or none or whatever. In the cards that are closest to the center are the ones that are closest to have just happened. Like this is the recent past, further back in the past, furthest to the past. And then over here, like for the work and the group activity area, it's going to be like near future, further in the future, and further back, way in the future. Same with these. In the past, we have the Nine of Wands upside down. This card represents weakness, illness, adversity, obstacles, repeating and unchanging cycles. So, not learning some kind of lesson, either you or someone else not learning some kind of lesson, always having the same arguments, always going down the same damn road, always, you know what I'm talking about. It's just on and on. Y'all can't get off the damn wheel. Illness was mentioned again. So here's illness again. So I'm feeling like either someone's got some ongoing illness, like a habit, or maybe they've got an illness that's like diabetes or something that's ongoing, or they're drinking too much. I'm not, smoking too much, whatever. Weakness, illness, adversity, obstacles, repeating, unchanging cycles. So hopefully that will stay in the past. I have a feeling it is, because with the cards that are there, you're needing to make a decision to get off that damn wheel. There's some kind of toxic relationship or going on or something. Further back in the past, we have the Ten of Swords, and this is right side up. This card represents despair, ruined plans, defeat, disruption of home life, tears falling despite riches. So generally when I get that card, it represents a divorce, something like that. Disruption of home life, divorce would do that. An illness would do that. Say, for instance, a child having an illness, that would be very upsetting, very disruptive. And no matter what your position is in society, you can have all the money in the world and have ill health. Further back in the past, we've got the number 17 from the Major Arcana. That's the star. It's upside down. This card represents Aquarius or something happening during the Aquarius birth season. This card upside down represents pessimism, doubt, stubbornness, lack of vision, possible illness. So here's illness mentioned again. So someone's either either you or someone in your family or both have had some kind of ongoing illness. I'm feeling like maybe there's too much drinking going on, or smoking, or both. And with the older people being a burden, perhaps their health is going downhill, and that's one of the issues. So you're having to, when you have a parent that starts going downhill, that's really awful. And that could disrupt your home as well. There's a lot of turmoil. Where did we leave off? Let's see. Then furthest with the star. Okay. I'm feeling like, oh God, you really went through some crap. It's gonna get better though. It is. It's gonna get better. Over here, I'm finished with the past. Over here, we've got the work area. If you're a homemaker, then it would be the homemaking part. Also represents family. So group activities like Boy Scouts, going roller skating, bowling, whatever. Generally, it is work. So the first card you've got there is the Knight of Wands. And the face cards, there's only one. The face cards are given a physical attribute, but anyone can change their hair or the eye color. So I always go with characteristic. And gender is neutral in this. Everyone has feminine and masculine qualities. So you don't have to be a guy or a girl, whatever. It's personality. Knight of Wands said to have blonde hair, blue eyes, or hazel eyes. This card is right side up. This card represents a young person, generally someone 25 or younger. It's an energetic warrior, and they can be generous or they can be cruel. They're hasty in everything they do. Somebody who rushes into a room and rushes out. This may also represent change of residence. So you might be moving, or someone close to you might be moving. If your children are of age, they might be moving out, or if you're getting a divorce, you might be moving, or the other person might be moving. It also represents a coming or going of a matter or a person. So generally when it's that, like the residence, so change of residence, the going of a person may also represent someone that's in and out of your life, or you're being in and out of someone else's life. Because these cards can be either or. It could be you or somebody else. May represent someone at a distance, so someone close to you that's not near you right now. Also represents emigration and a quick departure. So if anything, and it also represents busybodies and passionate responses. So passionate responses can be good or negative. So there may have been some kind of blow up, and someone had to leave. Next card, further in the future, we've got number 10 from the Major Arcana. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine intervention. This card represents divine support, divine approval. You're on the right path. And if not, then the divine is going to put you on the right path, or they're going to put things in your path. You're not going to be able to, what's meant for you will be, so you're not going to be able to avoid it. It also represents past life, success, an unexpected turn of luck for the better, change for the better, creative evolution, so your creativity will be coming back. That is a really good card. That further in the future, we have the Eight of Cups. They're upright. This represents moving on, quick departure, moving on. Might be you. A quick departure, moving on, new journey, wanting to be left alone. It's feeling like you. Maybe you're planning on leaving your job, or you had a separation or something, or you had a separation of your business, with your business partner, and so you're separating from your job. Maybe your job is requiring you to move away. That very well may be too. You may have to decide whether you want to take a job that takes you away from your family. Let's see. Also represents things abandoned as soon as gained. So misery without a cause, disappointment in love, and seeking higher spiritual development. So you're not happy with like your job, or your money right now, like even if you have all the money you want or enough or whatever, you're not happy with it. But you're looking to improve. So you're on some kind of spiritual journey. Up here, like I said earlier, 2 theoretical roads to the future, 2 closest to you, and then further out. Doesn't matter which one you read first. I'm going to go with the 0. This is from the Major Arcana, the Fool. This card represents Aries, or something happening during Aries' birth season. The Fool represents you being a dreamer, mystic. And mystic is, following your intuition. So you got a good gut feeling. Having a desire to create a great goal, making the right choice, committing a leap of faith, and generally beginnings. So you're wanting to make the right choice. This whole thing is about making a decision. So don't worry about it that much. Just do what's best for you and hope for the best. I mean, further on, we've got the 7 of Swords. This is right side up. This card represents a plan may fail. So, unwise attempt to steal. So, if you are going through a divorce, don't be nasty. Don't take what's not yours. It's a warning against people stealing shit from you and you stealing shit from other people. So if you're the better person, you're going to come out ahead. And I always just remember karma. Karma is a real friggin' thing. And it will come right back and bite you right in the ass. It will. This card also represents instability, whether it's you or your foundation, your home life, your job, arguments, and spying, outside influences. So, like maybe in-laws or or someone are influencing your life. The spying going on. Generally, when that card comes up, someone is spying on you. So, with a warning of not to take what's not yours, do not take what's not yours. And the spying, that may be how you get caught, because someone's spying. But spying may be all kinds of things, and either texting or emails, computers. Protect your password. Also represents, like, with the outside influences. I'm feeling like that's like family. This whole thing is feeling like family. As you've got the older people being a burden, and the illness and stuff. Furthest in the future, you've got the number 12 from the major arcana, and it is the Hanged Person. This one is upside down. That card represents Pisces. So you may be dealing with a Pisces, or something that happens during the Pisces season. This card represents, upside down, it represents arrogance, preoccupation with ego. Now, this may be you or someone close to you, maybe a partner. If there's fighting, the ego is probably both of you. Represents resisting spiritual influences, and that I take as you. So you're not listening to spirit, you're not listening to your gut, you're not listening to what you should do. Also represents being too materialistic and wasted effort. So if it is a divorce, it's looking like, every man for themselves. So that's one way. And like I said, you don't have to go one way or the other, and you can take this card and not that card. The cards are meant as a warning, as a help, as advice. So it's not set in stone. Like I said, you make your own decisions. No one can tell you what to do. The other theoretical road to the future, we have the Six of Cups. This is right side up. This is the soulmate card. So sometime in the near future, you might be running into a soulmate, or you may be meeting yours. This card represents happiness, enjoyment from the past, meeting up with like childhood friends, reunions. So here's another card for reunions. You had reunions over here with that one. So you're going from reunions right into reunions. So you may be hanging out with these people from the past for a little bit. But it's happy memories. May also represent new friends, new knowledge, new opportunities. Represents things learned in childhood, and a possible gift from an admirer. So you're going to be running into someone from your past, childhood acquaintance. Generally, it is someone from your childhood. Or it may also be like from years, someone you haven't seen in years, The next card, we've got the One of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Aces represent beginnings. This, like I said, this is words. This is communication. Swords are. This card represents revealing feelings. So either you're going to be revealing your feelings, or someone's going to be revealing their feelings for you. Clarity and epiphany. conquest, triumph, great activity, great, you have the ability, great love or great hate. Also may mean birth of a heroic child. It means acing interviews and exams. May reference rebirth. So beginnings and rebirth. So the epiphany, you generally, it means you are going to have some kind of epiphany moment. That's probably going to help you with your decision. As you're on the fence about deciding something, you've got some kind of heavy decision to make. And further in the future, we've got the number 1 card, Major Arcana, the Magician. This card represents will, mastery, organization, manifestation, and the ability to take power from above and direct it. So, manifestation, you are able to make what you want happen. So, I feel like once you make your mind up, once you decide whatever it is that you're going to be deciding, you're going to be getting that happiness that you want. You're going to be making it happen. So you went through some crap in the past. I mean, somebody's ill, somebody was ill, somebody's still ill right now. So it doesn't look like it's going to be that much longer. So there's no deaths in the future or anything like that. We're all going to die, but like right now, it's nothing to worry about. But it is looking like, somebody's illness was either taking a toll on you or the whole family, or maybe you had a relative that was ill and it was causing a hardship, and I don't know, stressing you out, stressing the family out, stressing your relationships. Well, anyway, I hope you got something from this. It's not that bad. You have to make a decision on something, but it looks like you will be making the right choice. You'll be apprehensive about it, but you will be making the right choice. So anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a blessed day. Thank you.